Hey guys, it's me, Alex. No Evan today because that was an event last time and I don't want to deal with it. So here we go. So today Scott had his 4-month follow-up appointment. First of all, he's growing like a weed. You don't quite understand how much he is growing, especially if you don't see him every day and hold him every day, but he's huge, as he should be, but it's still amazing how fast he's growing and how fast babies grow and how much he's growing up, and I just want him to stay little forever, but we'll survive. He is 26 inches, so he's 2 foot 2 inches, and he is 8 ounces shy of being 14 pounds, which I honestly thought he was going to weigh more considering how heavy he has become, but it just turns out I'm super weak. I was guessing he was going to be around 16, and for him to be 13 pounds 15 ounces, your girl needs to start lifting weights or something, because let me tell you, next month I will not be able to carry him in his car seat. I cannot carry both at the same time, and it's gonna be crazy because I'm gonna be walking around with this ginormous baby who's only 5 months old. I mean, he's 4 months old right now, but you get the idea. It's crazy. He's but beside the point, he's wearing 9-month clothing right now because, let me reiterate the fact that he is huge. He is a ball of sunshine plus some. He's amazing. He's so happy all the time. It's crazy. He loves talking. He loves playing. He loves those crinkle books where if you crinkle it, it almost makes like a dog toy sound, like the plastic wrap sound, kind of, sort of, He has a book that's that material that he loves. He's starting to really get the hang of grasping things with both of his hands instead of just kind of reaching for things with either hand. He's really understanding the concept of grabbing with both and then pulling towards him, which is a really big milestone. He's also decided all on his own that he is ready to start pursuing tummy time more often, which is great. I definitely kind of took a far different approach than what everybody suggested when it came to tummy time. I didn't force him to do tummy time right away, just because he didn't want to do it. And I know that, wow, you're already letting a baby control you. But he didn't want to do it, and he didn't act like he was ready, and I didn't feel comfortable putting my week-old baby, who still had no clue what the world was, on the floor and just being like, okay, do it. So now he's 4 months old. He's ready to do tummy time. He's excited to do tummy time. He asks to do it, in a sense. When you hold him, he just kind of leans forward towards things, and he just kind of does this. He looks around, so he's ready for it. So he's been doing it a lot more lately. Very baby-led tummy time, which I can do a whole video on that if you want, and my suggestions on that, because he has that personality already where if he doesn't want to do it, he's not going to do it. So it wasn't beneficial for him to put him on the floor and let him scream, because he's going to scream and he's not going to do tummy time, and it's just going to be more of a nuisance instead of a learning experience for both him and I. But now, like I said, he's become way more ready for it. He enjoys it to the moon and back. He asks to do it all the time. He loves playing with his toys. He has a cow where you press the button and it either sings the ABCs or it counts to 3. He loves the ABCs so much. I will try to take a video a little bit later and add it in here. This baby, I swear to you guys, if he is having a nervous breakdown, it sounds like blood curdling scream, everything, you start singing the ABCs to him, and by the time you get to D, he is literally smiling. That is the song to calm him down. It is so funny. I like to think that it's because he's smart, but I'm not gonna put all of that pressure on him. He's 4 months old. He can be average. It'll be okay. But he likes the ABCs, and that's cool with me. It's the less annoying song of everything else. So if that's his favorite song, awesome. That can be his favorite song. But yeah, other than that, he's doing really well. He's starting to have a really big personality. At around 3 months, that's when they start actually like gaining their personalities, where they know what's funny and they know what's not funny, and they know how to kind of like get you to wrapped around their finger, basically. And so now that we're at 4 months, he has everybody wrapped around his finger, and he knows it, and it's really funny. It's also going to bite me in the butt later, but right now it's adorable. And I'm gonna let him get away with it just to see how far he's gonna take it, because in his little mind, it's so funny, and it's such a mom moment to see like the wheels turning in his head. Like, if I do this, this will happen. If I make mom think I'm sad, she'll pick me up. If I smile at mom, she'll smile back. So it's very much like, yes, I'm wrapped around his finger, but it's also really good for his learning, and it's good for me as a parent being able to bond with him. So it doesn't really necessarily bug me as much as it would with others, I think. But everything's a learning curve, so that's that. But other than that, like I said, he's doing really well. He's progressing all at his own pace. I'm taking a completely different approach to parenting than I feel as though everybody else is. I don't force him to do things. I let him tell me when he's ready. Just like he's been ready to eat. And normally, everybody suggests don't start it until they're 4 months to the day. You know, all they need is formula, blah, 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 whatever. Which, don't get me wrong, if that's what your doctor says, listen to your doctor. I'm not a doctor. I'm just some crazy lady with a baby, okay? But Scott started to do this thing where when you would give him the bottle, instead of like brooding for it, where he kind of open his mouth and go side to side, like, you know, looking for it, he started going where he was leaning into it. So I was like, you know, let's just try getting a little baby spoon. Don't put anything on it, and let's see if he understands the concept of something going to his mouth and he needs to open his mouth, which he caught on right away. So we've been doing baby rice mixed with his formula, so it's got the added iron, the added protein. Been feeding that to him, and he, like I said, completely understands the concept of opening his mouth and leaning in, and obviously not necessarily chewing it, but he is starting to get to that point where it's becoming natural for him to pretend to chew, or following the concept of when he eats. He does have a tooth coming in right on the bottom. You can't quite see it yet, but he's been teething for a couple weeks now, which isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, honestly, which is dream come true, because I thought it was going to be worse. Knock on wood, he's got a lot more teeth left, but so far we're doing good. So yeah, but I think that's all the updates that I have for you guys about Scott. If you have any other questions, you know where to find me. You know what my socials are. They're linked below. Send me a message. Let's talk about this together. And if you want me to do a video on baby-led learning, you know, baby-led tummy time, baby-led feeding, whatever, let me know. And I will definitely do a video on that, because I think a lot of parents, especially first-time parents, are so, like, tunnel vision. I have to listen to exactly what my doctor's saying, that they don't listen to their baby. Because believe it or not, your baby does know a lot more than you're giving them credit for. You just need to sit back, put your hands up, and listen. So, like I said, if you want me to do a video on that, let me know. But other than that, I will see you guys later. Bye.